By the way, Kiwi, I might be potentially getting another person interested in this game. My boy Hernandez from the Marine Corps. We were talking about Madden today, and I told him it was fucking awesome this year. And he started mentioning like some Madden streamers, like bro, and I linked to my YouTube and told him what all I stream. And I had mentioned 7 days. It's like I've seen a little bit about that, but I don't know much about it. But it looks cool. I was like, bro, just go watch my streams. Yeah, depending on what he thinks, he may or may not end up getting the game. So, yep. Absolutely. Yeah, I was gonna say you should know. There's a reason I got them flags up. Not in like the last 2 weeks. I just haven't been on YouTube. Oh, they've done some stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen their videos like that. Okay, yep, know him. Right. Oh yeah. I mean, he's built some amazing shit. Right. I mean, this is our first colossal build together. I mean, albeit we've only got two builds. One we just utilized shit. Did you miss another exit? No, I see yellow, not red. The fact that we ain't heard any thunder yet. Yeah, that was just a storm, though. Hell yeah. That's all good because I just played all three of my games. Well, not tonight, but between the last two nights. So maybe need to do some catching up tomorrow. Out of shit again. By the way, those curbs look a lot better with how we're doing shit now. Yep. Once you get them next to that wall, they look good. Don't say we. Don't say we. That you haven't looted. Oh, it was definitely Kiwi. Do, 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 do. Hell yeah. Yeah, we got this uh, Shaky Dave's bar slash pub, like 2 miles from us. Their wings are so fucking good. They had like some honey chipotle wings. Oh Lord, I'll tear that shit up. Depends. Are you in a region where there's mixed team affiliations, or because yeah, then at that point also you might be in an area where there's mixed affiliations, but certain bars, certain teams congregate towards, and it's the opponents know not to go there. I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, Steelers Cowboys split bar is better than Eagles Cowboys split bar. That shit would get hostile as fuck. I already give my boy Rooks so much shit because he's a Cowboys fan and I'm an Eagles fan. You should see the fucking shit I send him. Hold on, let me get in base and get safe. I'll just send it to both of you once I fucking get safe. That's literally the fucking meme that I sent him the other day. They found a white powder on the field. It was the end zone. Yeah, that's literally what I sent him the other day. Yeah, that's a different ball game. Down in the South, fucking college football reigns supreme. Hey, my paycheck just hit. I'm not a broke bitch anymore. Just because I live paycheck to paycheck. I don't even want to know what the fuck you say. Oh, I did not want to go. Bro, I would have piled on. There ain't even no die laughing. I would have piled the fuck on. You know what? I'm disappointed in him for giving you that title because I wear that title proudly. Oh God. Oh, hello. Oh, some Yingling. I tried him shortly after. It was just pure coincidence, but shortly after Kiwi had mentioned him, and this has been a while. But me, my brother, and like a couple of his friends were playing games, and they had brought some Yingling. So like, I've heard this name. Let's give this a go. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, my drinking experience started weird, and not in a good way. I didn't drink till junior year of high school. Um, Buddy of mine, and this is a 3 week period, mind you, okay? First weekend, buddy buys some Smirnoff Ice. First, Yep, first taste of alcohol ever. Following weekend, I go from bitch beer to peppermint schnapps. Good old 85 proof. Now, here's where the story gets fucked. Do it. Right. And then, yeah. Right. Any alcohol you can get your hand on, fuck it. So that was my first 2 weeks back to back. Real quick, let me finish this. So week 1, following weekend, peppermint schnapps. Week 3, and week 3, and then for the next 6 months, Everclear. And my alcohol tolerance obviously went through the fucking roof drinking Everclear for 6 months straight. It was not a fun progression, but it was a fun progression at that age. I mean, we're talking to the point I built a custom beer bong that could hold a gallon, and I mixed 4 glasses of Mountain Dew mixed with Everclear and dumped that shit in there and fucking smash it. 5 minutes later, I was done for the night. Yeah. My my buddies, and I only know this because they told me after the fact, and I remember the story. But I passed out because I hit that fucking bong and drunk as fuck within seconds. So I passed out on the couch, and they told me later, their sister was like, hey, let's draw a dick on his head. Blah, blah, blah. You know, normal shit for being the first person to pass out, right? And they told her, don't fuck with him, just let him be. And apparently she started fucking with me and drawing something, and apparently I hit her in the fucking mouth. And I didn't, like, it was more of a cross swing. I guess they told me, not like actually like a straight jab, drawing blood or anything. But she was like, oh my God, he just fucking hit me. And they're like, we told you not to fuck with him. Like, I have no recollection of this, and I obviously don't condone that shit, but dude, that was a bad night. And apparently also after that, about 20 minutes later, I went to pee and came back out in my boxers, holding my pee pants. And then the next day, after I went home, apparently I peed in her closet. So yeah, that was the whole night. I blame college football. Well, I blame fucking football in general. I was so ready to cut down, and then this shit just fucking. Ugh. If I was winning, we'd have no fucking issue. Yeah. I can't. Now we're starting to win. I think I'm getting to that point where I can again. Because I had started. And then the loss, the eight game losing streak hit. And I was like, fuck this, dude. Fuck. Didn't want to place that there. One of my favorite stories is we went to a club one night and me and my buddy had a little too much. Now the parking lot is on the back side of this club and down a hill. So of course we leave at 2 a.m. when the club closes. There's like 6 of us. We got our DD. We start to go down this hill and my buddy's pants start to fall down. I was like, bro, I got you. And fucking hold his pants up as we're fucking falling and rolling down this hill. Oh, man. Oh, there's nothing that kills me more than when motherfuckers do that. I hate the motherfuckers with the LED fucking headlights. Because that shit, even when you don't have your brights on, is so fucking blinding. Yeah, Sarah's a sweetheart, but she drives me crazy sometimes too, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I'm sure you've caught the common theme here. Like, we take care of our people. Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, we already talked about it. Like, bro, I've been doing this shit so fucking long. I have never. That was just a bad day. I have never gotten that fucking, like, I knocked, I did everything that I've ever done, and I've always hit a fucking stud. There was 8 fucking holes. If she says there was more, she's lying, just to exaggerate. That's not, that's unacceptable. I didn't have number one, not familiar, because construction is done differently in different areas. Number two, did my knock test because he didn't have a stud finder. And the places I fucking knocked sounded solid. And then suddenly they fucking weren't. Because, like, one common thing that I deal with out here is in a lot of older homes, about 3 feet up from the base, you have fire blocks. And that's where it differs from state to state and area to area. Because I know in California, they do multiple fire blocks. Out here, we don't really need multiple fire blocks, and it's not even common in newer construction. So you got to pay attention to, is this older construction or not? So I just got fucked all around on that shit, just not being familiar with their construction stuff out there. Because I do quality fucking work. Like, that was a fucking just bad day. Yeah, that was a bad day. You know what? I don't even fuck. All that shit's fucking hidden. It's an easy little patch job. I could put some. Well, I know how women are too, because, like, when I'm dealing with, like, when I go into a house, like, and do a walkthrough with the guy, or the husband, because the wife's not there, and we're starting to talk placement, I'm like, this will be most effective here, but aesthetically, is she going to be okay with that? It's like, I keep that shit in mind. Like, I'm not a fucking idiot. And if they're both there, I always deal with the wife, like, for placement of shit, not the husband. Every so often, of course, you get that one client where the husband is more particular, but, you know, like, I'm not dumb. I just had a bad fucking day. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Sarah can be mad all she wants. I just had a bad day. Literally, like, I've got enough experience, like, no, 8. Because not one of them found the fucking studs. No, they weren't. That's because that's what the motherfucker had. If I had my tools on me, I would have had my nice little jeweler screwdriver. Fucking. Okay, yeah, that definitely wasn't a stud there, and they would have never seen the holes. Yeah, because the other problem is a lot of construction, like state by state again. Do your studs. Do you build with your studs 6, 12, or 18? Or 20? Because I have seen 20 inches apart. Some random ass bullshit. Yeah. Just again, I knocked on the fucking wall and I went where my initial placement was where I heard fucking solid at. And it was not fucking solid. No, tinnitus. It was not tinnitus. Like, because that shit's a fucking low sound, not high pitch. Because I do get ringing on occasion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. High pitch. Low pitch is studs. So no, tinnitus plays nothing into it. That's the problem, because that was like 5 years ago. Okay. Oh, I need more stone. I need more concrete. How much stone do we have left down here? Yeah, I am. Mm. Have y'all selected draft order? So, oh, you're in a keeper league. Okay. Y'all do PPR? Hell yeah. Bijan Robinson. See, that's a problem. This is when I can get into fantasy, is when I'm playing the games, because I pay attention to the stats and who produces, and the games actually do a pretty solid job of that shit. Obviously not for user teams, but for the CPU teams, I start to get an idea of like who's actually producing. And that I actually use that as a resource when I'm doing fantasy. So if you want me to feed you some info, dog, I got you. You did, and I definitely recommended somebody because I did some on the spot research and was like, yeah, you should probably take this motherfucker. Yep. If you need me to be your consultant, I'll be your consultant free of charge just because I love fucking football. Say it again. Oh, holes in the wall? Yeah. Well, that's the problem because offensively, I am trying to put holes in your wall. Your wall is your defensive line, and I need to gash that shit. Well, I'll tell you what, Kiwi, let me know what position you're drafting at, and I'll start doing some research. And if you win, I'm just saying, if you use me for consulting and you win the league, I just want a 20% cut. I'm What do you mean Sunday, brother? Like that shit starts on Tuesday. No, 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 no. NFL teams don't practice with pads all week anymore. So there ain't no fucking injuries from Tuesday to Sunday. The only thing you got to worry about is does your team got a Sunday night game and a Thursday night game? In that case, yeah, probably back that player off. We don't need no short turnarounds over here. I may have been out of the fantasy game a while to not know players, but I know how this shit fucking works. The worst, obviously, is the Monday night, and then you got to roll around and play a Thursday night. At that point, anybody that's in that fucking predicament, yeah, just go and bench them for the week. Play them for the Monday night game if you think they're going to produce, but that Thursday night game, yeah, nah, that ain't it. I don't think that's unfair, though. If I give consulting, asking for 20%, if he wins a $500 pot, I get 20% of it. Because you underestimate how much I'll deep dive into this shit. Can I not craft this? Apparently I cannot. Where are you at, Kiwi? You are nowhere near fucking base. Dear God. Dude, I've seen motherfuckers like sit there for hours and get banned. Give me 2 seconds. Well, really, like 10 seconds to get back to my fucking console. Grab another drink. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I still need some big hitters. Even though I've got a little 6 steel clip. Let's take a look, see. Yeah, I'm at 43 out of 75. We are pushing towards Horde Night. Sorry, we're not even at noon yet. I don't know that we have an Iron Vein unlocked. So I don't know that we have an Iron Vein unlocked. Check these forges though. Oh, we have depleted these fucking forges. We have about 7,000 iron in the forges.
And sadly, the compound is nowhere close to being done. Hell yeah. I'll burn through that in like the first quarter of the Horde night. No, you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. I do try to burst fire a lot. So that way I don't waste fucking ammo. Loggins is definitely more trigger happy than I am. Right. But no, I definitely try to pay attention to that shit and fucking burst fire. Cause I even do that shit when tearing shit down. Like I just don't lay into it, so. This motherfucker. I told Rex, I was like, when you play your Madden game tonight, I had 12 sacks in, not me, but there was 12 sacks in the game I played last night in Madden. It's like, please pay attention to that. So he texted me. He's like, 1 sack for each team at the half. And I made comments about the coach abilities and so on in Madden. And he made the comment, I still haven't had it added any coach adjustments. I keep forgetting, just jump in and play. I was like, laugh my ass off, bro. Just keep forgetting that at this point until after I play you both of our games this year. Literally, I'm running a coach ability that gives me 3 times experience per game. And I told this motherfucker about that coach ability, and he still forgets. They're gonna be set. Yes, sir. How fast can I burn through that? Oh yeah, I've been collecting that shit like it's going out of style. Thank you. We are about 70% done with the compound walls. Here, 1507. Let me go take a look at the sky. Not looking like a horde night. Yeah, I want to see how it goes once we get this bitch fortified the way it should be. Um, what you doing, Ekun? Kiwi, real quick. I'm gonna dump a lot of shit over here. There. This crate. Start grafting concrete with that. Because I cannot craft the fucking concrete mix. Or, yeah, concrete mix. Hell yeah. We're gonna need way more, which means I'm gonna need to start diggy shit, but yeah. I heard somebody up above us. Did I? Or are they down here? No, they're above us. Why are they coming to the door? Oh no, she's trying to go down. Oh god, and I need your help up top. No, I'm right? Okay, we're burning them all down. All right. I'm just infected again. No big deal. That is not a lie. That's why I buy honey every chance I get. Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah, we made a lot of changes too, though. Like, I came up and found that screamer, radiated screamer, like on the spikes trying to go down. So I'm not entirely sure. It's just going to take some playing around with. No. So it's always three, like, but where you jumped up the corners, like over here, right? So it's three deep with solid blocks, four deep once we add the 3/4 blocks. Meaning that this area, like this right here, right? Yes. So we gotta lay out the basic wall and then put out the 3/4 wall. Just yep. So yeah, our walls are quote unquote actually four deep, but yeah, just the fourth level is just purely for aesthetics. Laters. I just need these concrete blocks. What's the rest of your week looking like? Right. Of course, I'm playing tomorrow by ear because I looked up the side effects of getting a tetanus shot. We'll see if I wake up with the nausea and diarrhea and whatnot because it takes like 12 to 24 hours to show up. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I've got 160 hours of PTO saved up, so I don't care. Not in the fact we've dealt with like 12 straight days now of 100+ degree weather. If I got to miss a day of work, I'm not really complaining. Dude, I'm ready for next month. September. Specifically, September 26th. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no. Us and our Savannah Bananas game. Oh, bro, it's all over my fucking Instagram feed because I just keep constantly watching it and looking it up because I've been so excited since I booked those tickets for us. I just love the fact that they're growing their league too and like actually trying to build this into a real entertainment league. Because I get it, while the winner may not be decided, because you can never decide a winner in baseball. But the fact that it's the entertainment. I love it. Such a fun league. Yep. Yep. Well, no, I was going to use that as a counter argument because you are right. Like baseball, though, does it best. Like you do have these other leagues where they're at least still getting paid to play. They may still need to hold a job in the off season, but at least they're getting paid to play. But yeah, and I see both sides of it. I always have. Like, hey, man, if you're going to stick around in the minors, you gotta shut that mental burnout out. You got to. Because if you are willingly sticking around, you're working towards something. And you got to see the end goal. You may or may not ever reach it. That's the unfortunate reality. We all want promotions at work. No different there. You got to shut that shit out and understand what you're building towards. And if you're not willing to put the work in to make it to the next level, and what do we have for the NFL that's the equivalent to that? Actually, there is. Why should I not say that? So I not even from Savannah Bananas point am I going to make that pitch. Who is Kurt Warner? I'm just saying. The point is that the avenue is there. What I knew the story before the movie. Dude was bagging groceries and playing in the Arena League, but never gave up on his dream. That's what it's about, right? If you just say, yeah, this is the be all end all, then you gave up on your dream. There was a former Savannah Bananas player that just recently, not recently, but like in the last like year or two, got called up to the MLB and made it to the show. Made it to the actual MLB. Hit for the fucking cycle. One of the hardest things to do in baseball. Probably not. Oh, yes, I did see that. For the Cardinals. For the Cardinals. Yep, saw that. The point, we always talk about it, like, they can make all the movies they want. Truth is stranger than fiction. The avenues are there for these players. It's whether or not they take advantage of it. Double A or single A, double A, triple A for the MLB, I mean the minor leagues. Those are avenues. For NFL, we got the fucking arena leagues. We got college. Like your avenues are never exhausted. It's just depending how much do you want to put into that. Yeah. The big thing for that is we live in a country, and this is going to kind of dive into politics and a lot of other shit, but I'm not going to really mention those, but you'll see where they line up. We live in this country where capitalism is predominant, and I'm not saying that for capitalism is a bad thing, but time equals money. If you're playing in club leagues and not getting anything out of it, whereas you could be working overtime, especially when we live in a world today like where, dude, I get a 3% raise every year. But our company keeps raising prices by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%. We're just all fighting to fucking keep up at this point. Yeah, and I'm just leaving it at that. I'm just leaving it at that. Just yep. Oh, and to that point, like I played in flag football league for years, 7, 8 years before the Marine Corps. My buddy Rooks that I play football with, he's in a softball league. There actually are. They're just they're less prevalent than soccer. And it's more so because it's, I would say it's the same reason football dies out and goes to flag football. Less risk of injury. Well, and even then, as a batter in baseball, like let's say we had baseball leagues. Do it. Right. Well, not even just that, just as a batter, as a hitter, I'm going to question your control as a pitcher. How much am I going to have to dive out? That's putting me at risk of injury. You having a risk of hitting me is a chance because you're going to have a lot of people that think they've got it, but they really don't. Yeah, but are you willing to take that risk to step in as a batter against a dude you don't know in a club league and say, okay, are you some 35-year-old who's trying to make it and thinks he's got it? And suddenly he beams you in the fucking head and you're blind in your left eye. It's definitely both. Football, meaning soccer, actual football. Football. That's one of the easiest things to do at a club level. Because let's say this for example. Hockey is a worldwide sport as well, right? Same with football. How many club leagues do you see for hockey? Because they don't exist. I think the two easiest sports to have club leagues around the world are basketball and soccer. Yep. Well, no, basketball is actually the least equipment intensive. You just need a good pair of fucking basketball shoes. One, yeah, I could put up a 10-foot pole with a trash can attached to it and call it good. But yeah, those are the two most favorable sports for club sports. Baseball arguably would be the actual most favorable club sport. Because what do you need? Damn near nothing. You need 90 feet to base, 60 feet from pitcher mound to the fucking home plate. That's it. And all you need is some dirt and just throw down a fucking trash can lid for the bases. And that's all you need. just again, I wouldn't trust some 35-year-old like trying to prove his point. Nah, that ain't it. Like, I'm not standing in there for you trying to throw some shit and hit me in the fucking head. But all right, dude, I got my shit crafting. I'm probably gonna log out here for the night and call it for the night. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, so. Yep. And we'll see Friday. I've lost track at this point, honestly. Yep. We could have 3 more days of good weather. We will catch you tomorrow, big dog. Well, not tomorrow, Friday.